Hi, Steve here, the Fitness Hub. Here you're seeing my session where I basically didn't have any pain this session. Everything was feeling good. Here is a 5x5 deadlift. I went up to 185, which I've got here, kilograms that is, and I did that for 5 or more, and I managed to get 6 out, which is okay. It's not my best. So that's about 410 rounded up in pounds. I also haven't been wearing my belt very much recently, so it felt a bit awkward, but I wanted to try it because my lower back wasn't feeling very good. Then went on to bench and headbutted this dude in his crotch, but he didn't mind. And this was my 1 or more, and this is 122 kilograms, or let me do the math, 122.5, sorry, or 270 pounds. I managed to get 2. I think I knew if I tried for a third I'd have failed. This is then my 5 or more set, 5 or more set, and this is at 97.5 kilograms. And this is much like Jim Wendler, but a bit of a take on that, and I can thank that to Greg Farris. So this is 215 pounds, and I managed to get 9 out. So as I was saying, this is like my first fit session back, which was really great. It felt awesome. I was feeling really good. Everything was feeling in tune. I was like, okay, I can get back on track, start making some gains again. However, the bump in the road has been pretty large. I had chronic back pain for going on 4 months, and that was due to posture problems. Pain is all in the brain, so it was a funny one, especially when it's chronic. This exercise, my first set was really poor, so I do show you another set after this, but man, these Bulgarian split squats are really difficult. Great for hitting your tiny leg, and it really gets your glutes as well, which is surprising when you raise that rear leg, but the balance it needs is surprising. Anyway, I completely got off track. So yeah, I was on a bump in the road with pain from my upper back, and I had found how to relieve it, doing lots of research and asking people questions who evidence-based practitioners, and they helped me out. And I've been doing myofascial release on my chest, hit my pec minor, on my serratus, and also on my my abs, basically on the side, and also on my QL, which is in your lower back. And these were all real sore spots, but not painful particularly. So I was just using my cross ball, going on all of those, and I hadn't really thought about it, but on my chest, in your chest, you have nerves that run through. Obviously, you have nerves everywhere, but to hit my pec minor, obviously the pec major is covering it, so you have to go fairly hard on it, and I obviously went too hard, and about a week from now, I annoyed a nerve in there, and it's extremely painful. I thought I bruised a rib or something, cracked a rib, but it's really uncomfortable, and it's actually preventing me doing virtually any exercise at all. I did manage to squat yesterday with some discomfort, but it wasn't too bad, and you just do get these bumps in the road. This session, however, felt great, and I just can't wait to be back on the form that I was on today.
Hey guys, Steve here, the Fitness Hub, and haven't done many videos of late. Been, like I said, just really busy, and I try and get 1 out a week. Anyway, just a bit of an update with where I'm at. Currently eating 4,100 calories, which comes to about 180 to 200 grams of protein, 550 to 600 grams of carbs. And at the moment I've been doing quite high fats, so my fats are around, they should be 90 to about 100, but they've been going 100 to 120, because I've been trying to curb my inflammation, and although I'm in a calorie surplus, which is inflammatory in its own, fats are less inflammatory than carbs, so just been trying to lower and change those around to help things out, but it's not really been doing anything. And I've had back injuries, and really annoyingly, in trying to repair my back, I was doing myofascial release, which was really helping release the tension. I was doing it on my pec minor, my serratus, and my QL, and it was really helping with lacrosse ball. Unfortunately, I was on my chest the other day, like a week today, doing the lacrosse ball, and I hit a nerve. I thought I'd bruised a rib or damaged a rib, but it seems to be a nerve that I've annoyed, and quite badly annoyed, because every single little thing I do hurts, basically. I just tried, since it's been a week, tried squatting today. It wasn't too bad. Managed to squeeze out, I think it was 160 for 6, which is, I don't know what that compares to my usual squatting, because I haven't been squatting in so long. The only thing that doesn't really hurt is hip thrusts, so I have bought a York thick pad, because I'll be doing hip thrusts more often now. I think they're a great exercise, and I will probably do a video on those in the future. I also bought a book called Max Muscle. I've forgotten who it's, Brad Schofield. So that should be a really good read. I've bought so many books recently. Like doing all my personal training, I've bought like 5 books in the last 2 months, and I've like got halfway through each one, and it's just like I'm learning so many new things while doing the personal training. It's just kind of like I know what I want to be doing right now. Yeah, so 4,100 calories because I wasn't gaining weight. I went up by 50 every couple of weeks, and I'm on 4,100 and found I've been gaining on that. I don't find it actually difficult to get that many calories in, which is a bit crazy. And I'm going to do a video on like why that happens and how you increase your metabolism, because obviously I didn't start out on 4,100. I actually started out on under 2,000 when I just finished a cut that I didn't know I was doing, and so I'll do a video on that. I also need to do a video on some protein pancakes that some of you might have seen on my Instagram that I've been eating, that taste delicious. Found a really good recipe that I can do on those, and yeah, I've kind of customized it to what works. And I just got home from the gym, like I said, done squats, did some, and then I just did some higher rep work around that. I can't really go heavy on anything, because as soon as I go heavy, it like the nerve kind of kicks in and the stabilizer muscle. I can't do any abs or anything. Things really hurt are like doing sit-ups or like lying in bed and getting up, so like bench press, lying on the bench press and then getting up really hurts, so I can't do any of that. So yeah, this really sucks. I haven't had an injury-free session in like over 6 months, which is just ludicrous, or around 6 months. So I'm really hoping that this gets better in about a week and I can be full on and just use the last like couple of months to really make some gains, because I'm cutting in January. Sitting at about 190 pounds, I think I'll be at the end of this week. So by January, if it's September now, got about 3 months left to make some gains. So I reckon I'll be sitting around 195 pounds by January, and then who knows what I have to cut down to. Anyway, I just thought I haven't shown you what I've been eating very much recently, and you know I like sloppy Giuseppe's if you've seen it in my past videos. And I'm just about to have this, which isn't the normal size of sloppy Giuseppe I go for. When I'm cutting, I definitely will not go anywhere near this, but this is the full size extra large one, and per third of the pizza is like 400 calories, so I'll be eating the whole thing just because it's the weekend and it's easy to get a lot of calories in with this. I'll probably have a massive salad with it as well, don't worry, with kale, spinach. I think those are really two, if you haven't eaten them before and you haven't been including them in your diet, they're two really good vegetables to have. And obviously lettuce and all the other bits and bobs. I think having a raw salad every day is quite a good aim. Raw veg is really good. I don't want to go too overboard in all of that, because obviously you have to keep in perspective of everything else. But I do think eating raw veg now and then is definitely a big benefit, because obviously cooking it can get rid of some of those nutrients. Anyway, that is where I am at the moment. I am hopefully going to put up with this a clip of I literally had one healthy session actually, where my back was feeling good, my chest, I hadn't done anything to it then, and I think it was that day after that session I did it, and then it just went. So yeah, hopefully you see some clips from that session. Cheers guys.